Hi students, welcome to my channel Easy Maths by Uncle. Students, in this video I am starting new topic. Okay, this is fractions. Fractions actually from third class onwards you are studying. Particularly for 5th class and 6th class students, this is very important topic. And those are preparing for Navodaya and Sainik school, they have to gain knowledge in this one also. Okay, so I am going to explain in detail. Please watch all videos on fractions, then you will get full clarification on this topic. That's why those are watching first time, please subscribe this channel. By that you can get notifications for the upcoming videos also. Students, first of all, what is a fraction? Suppose you are having a cake and you invited one of your friends, both of you sharing half of. Okay, so if you are dividing this cake into two parts and one part you are taking, this is 1 by 2, another one you given to your friend, she has taken half. Okay, see, this is said to be fraction. You are dividing this into two equal parts. One part is half, another part is also half. Half plus half, again you will get 2 by 2, it is one full. Okay, that is whole. Whole part you are getting if you add two halves. So what is this? Half. And this one is also half. So half plus half you are getting whole, right? These are said to be fractions. Half, it is fractional number, 1 by 2 is fraction. So what is fraction? It is part of the whole. So part of the whole is called fraction. Remember this definition. Part of the whole is called a fraction. Right? That is the definition. Simple. Part of the whole is called fraction. What we are doing here? We are dividing the cake into two half parts. Okay? So we are getting 1 by 2, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is fraction. Right? And half, it is said to be fractional number. Now, suppose the same cake. Now you invited two friends and including you, 3 persons. Now we have to divide this into 3 parts, right? Now, suppose same cake, I will draw same size. Suppose if it is bigger one, again you will get confusion. Okay, same size cake is there. Now you have to divide this into 3 parts, right? You are going to take one part. How much it is? 1 by 3. You are dividing 1 into 3. 1 into 3 parts, right? And your friend has taken 1 by 3. Another friend also taken 1 by 3. If you add 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. How much you will get? Same equal parts. 3 by 3. If you add these 3 by 3, you will get whole. Right? Here, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. These are fractions. Right? It is called as 1/3. What we say? 1/3, right? This one is called as half, this one called as 1/3, right? Now if you compare these two, this time you are getting half cake. If one more friend is there, then you are getting only 1 by 3. Here you are getting compared to this small cake, because one cake 3 persons are dividing, right? Suppose same cake, now 4 members are there. You invited 3 friends, right? Including you, 4 persons. Now you are getting only this part. First you are divided into 4 parts, right? You have taken 1. So 1 you divided into 4 parts. This one is 1 by 4. This one is 1 by 4. Here also 1 by 4. See students, if you add all these things, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, it is 4 by 4, right? Here denominator is 4 only. You have to add numerators, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 4. 4 by 4, you will get whole cake, right? Now compared to here still small part you are getting. Okay, so if members are increasing, the cake part what you are getting, that fractional part you are getting small one. That means compared to 1 by 2, 1 by 3 is small one, and compared to 1 by 3, 1 by 4 is still smaller fraction. So see how to write that one. 1 by 2, it is bigger one compared to 1 by 3. 1 by 2 means 1 we are dividing into 2 parts. Here 1 divided into 3 parts. If you divide 1 into 4, it is still small one. If you divide 1 into 10, it is still smaller one. Like that, if here denominator is increasing, numerator is same number. You observe here, numerator is same number, but denominator we are increasing. This time smaller fractions you will get. Okay. That means if numerator is the same number and denominator is, whenever it is small one, that fraction is bigger one. So if it is smaller one, fraction is bigger one. Here if you compare these two, denominator is bigger one, so this fraction is smaller one compared to this. Right? Now what I am telling? This is numerator, downside I am telling denominator. What is numerator? What is denominator? See. Students, what you are telling this is 1 by 2. Okay? In this 1 by 2, it is half. Okay? Fraction is 1 by 2. This one is said to be numerator. Okay? Numerator. So this is bar. Above the bar is said to be numerator and below the bar is said to be denominator. Now what is this bar? It is said to be vinculum. What we say it is? Vinculum. Remember this one. Right? So 1 by 2 it is fraction. It is said to be half. Half is fractional number. Now above the bar numerator, below the bar is denominator and bar is said to be vinculum. Okay? Now if you observe this one, 2 by 5. Here 2 is numerator, 5 is denominator. Okay? 5 by 11. Here 5 is numerator, 11 is denominator. So above the vinculum, numerator, below the vinculum, denominator. Right? Now what you have to remember? If numerators are same numbers, suppose 2 by 5 is there, and now I am writing 2 by 7. If you compare these numbers 2 by 5 and 2 by 7, which is bigger one, which is smaller one, you have to understand that. See, here 2 cakes divided into 5 parts, suppose 5 members are there. Here 2 cakes divided into 7 persons. 2 we are dividing into 5 parts, right? Equal parts. Here 2 we are dividing into 7 parts. So which is bigger, which is smaller? Suppose 2 cakes are there, 5 persons only, then they will get more piece, bigger piece, okay, compared to this one. Here 2 cakes are there, but 7 members are there. So that part will be smaller one, right? So if numerator is same number, then you have to compare the denominators. Here smaller denominator, so bigger fraction, right? So 2 by 5 is greater than 2 by 7, right? And one more thing you have to find here. See students, here 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 16 like the fractions are there. All these fractions are having numerator 1, 1, 1, 1. These are said to be unit fractions. What do we say all these are? Unit fractions. So unit fractions means what? Numerator is 1, right? Denominator whatever it may be. So 1 by 100, 1 by 20, 1 by 15, 1 by 6, all these are said to be unit fractions. So what is unit fraction? If the numerator is 1, then we say it is unit fraction, right? And one more thing. Here what I am writing, 1 by 2 greater than 1 by 3. 1 is divided into 2 parts. Here 1 is divided into 3 parts. So compared to this, 1 by 2 is bigger one. 1 by 3 is bigger than 1 by 4. Okay, if you divided 1 into 4 parts, you will get still smaller one. 1 by 10, still smaller one. I kept in order. Okay, so goes on, the value is decreasing. The part is decreasing. That is said to be order. Okay, order of fractions. Fractions also we can write in order. So students, this collection of fractions, so 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, all these fractions collectively I kept in order. Okay, so collection of fractions ordered. So collection of fractions ordered. Okay, means we can keep in ascending order or descending order these fractions. Okay, and one more thing you have to know, if numerator is the same number, we are finding whether it is smaller one or bigger one. But suppose if denominators are same and numerators are varying, then how to find which is bigger one, which is smaller one? Now observe that. So here numerator is same number, denominator is varying, then we are finding which is bigger, which is smaller one. Now suppose 3 by 9, okay, and here 5 by 9. See, 3 by 9, 5 by 9, and one more is there, 7 by 9. Three fractions are there. Here, which is bigger, which is smaller, we have to find. Denominator is same number here. Their numerators are same, but here denominators are same. Then which is bigger, which is smaller here, how to compare? You have to observe only numerator here. Okay, see, 3 by 9, 5 by 9. What is the difference here? Again, you compare like this. 3 cakes for 9 students. Okay, here 5 cakes for 9 students. Here 7 cakes for 9 students. Students same, number of students same. Cake numbers are different. 3 cakes 9 means each person will get 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Okay, small part. Suppose 5 cakes are there, but students only 9 members. You will get bigger size. If 7 cakes are there, students 9 members only. This time you are getting still bigger one. Is it or not? So 3 by 9, it is smaller one. Okay, compared to 5 by 9. Now compare to 5 by 9 and 7 by 9. This 5 by 9 is smaller one and 7 by 9 is bigger one. See, order in ascending order here. Okay, 3 by 9 it is smaller one, 5 by 9 compared to 3 by 9 bigger one, and 7 by 9 it is still bigger one. Okay, it means what is the difference compared to there and here? If denominators are same numbers, okay, just you have to observe the numerators. In the numerators, whichever is the smaller number, that fraction is smaller fraction. Here 3 is smaller number, 3 by 9 is smaller fraction. Compared to 3, 5 is bigger one, so 5 by 9 is bigger fraction. And 7 is still bigger, so 7 by 9 is bigger fraction. Okay, in these three, this is the biggest fraction. Now students, we will see here. 8 by 10, 5 by 10, 6 by 10, 2 by 10, 7 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fractions are there. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fractions, all are having denominator same number. 10 is there. Okay. Now we will write in ascending order. Ascending means small to big. So collection of fractions we have to write in ordered form. How to write that ordered form? See, first smaller one we have to pick up in this. What I am telling? If denominators are same numbers, you have to observe the numerator. In the numerator, whichever the smaller number is there, that fraction is smaller fraction. Here 2 is smaller number compared to all. So 2 by 10. 2 by 10 is smaller fraction. After that, next 5. So 5 by 10. Next 6. 6 by 10. Next bigger number 7. 7 by 10. And finally here 8 by 10. Okay. Now the fractions are in ordered form. Okay. So small number to small fraction keeping fraction 2 by 10, 5 by 10, 6 by 10, 7 by 10, 8 by 10. Simple. Okay. In this way, we can keep in ascending order. Here, descending order. So, if numerator is same, we are comparing the denominator. If denominator is same, we are comparing the numerator. And suppose numerator and denominators both are different. Then how to find which is bigger one, which is smaller one? Students, observe here carefully. Suppose 2 by 3 and one more is 5 by 8. Now we have to find these two. Which is bigger one, which is smaller one? Okay? Actually, one method is there. We have to find LCM of 3 and 8. Okay? 3 8 are 24 is LCM. Now make both like fractions. So like fractions means again that is new word. So I have to explain what is like fraction. So that method I will explain in the next video. So today I am explaining in simple and shortcut method. See, you do one thing. Numerator of the first fraction into denominator of the second fraction. 2 8 ja 16. Okay. 3 5 ja. What you are doing? Numerator of the first fraction into denominator of the second one, and denominator of the first one into numerator of the second one. 2 8 ja 16 and 3 5 ja 15. Now which is bigger here? 16 is bigger one. Okay, so 2 by 3 is bigger one. Simple. 2 by 3 is bigger than 5 by 8. Okay, within seconds you can calculate. See one more. Suppose 4 by 5 and 3 by we will write 3 by 4. Okay, 4 by 5, 3 by 4. Which one is bigger here? Now 4 4 ja, you write like this. 4 4 ja and 5 3 ja. Okay, 4 4 ja 16, 5 3 ja 15. Right? Here also 16 is greater than, so 4 5 is greater than 3 by 4. Right? Now 2 by 7 and 3 by 11. Which is bigger one here? 2 by 7, 3 by 11. We will see. 2 into 11, 22. I am writing directly. 7 3 ja 21. Okay. 2 11 ja 22. Bigger one. So 2 by 7 is bigger one. Okay. So without finding LCM, we can find which is bigger, which is smaller. Right? Students, actually fractions. Different types of fractions are there. Okay? In that, like fractions, unlike fractions. Like fractions, unlike fractions. How to find which is like fraction, which is unlike fraction? See, here we have to see the denominators. If denominators are same, the fractions are said to be like fractions. If denominators are same, that means suppose 3 by 10 and 5 by 10. What I am telling? 3 by 10 and 5 by 10. What are these two? Just observe here. 3 by 10, 5 by 10. Both are fractions. 3 by 10, 5 by 10. Both are having denominator same number. So these are said to be like fractions. Like fractions. So what are like fractions? If denominators are same number, then they are said to be like fractions. Here, suppose 1 by 11, 5 by 11, 3 by 11, 4 by 11. 4 fractions are there, but all fractions having 11, 11, 11, same number as denominator. So all these are said to be like fractions. Right? Now, 5 by 7, 3 by 8, 2 by 9, 4 by 3. Like this, different denominators are there. Okay? Here we will write another one. 1 by 11. 7, 8, 9, 11. These are different denominators. It means what? Different denominators means unlike fractions. What we say, these are unlike fractions. Remember this. So different denominators means unlike fractions. Same denominator means like fractions. Right? And students, what are unitary fractions? I told you already. If numerator is 1, 1 by 3, 1 by 11, 1 by 7, 1 by 100, all these are said to be unit fractions. What we say? Unit fractions, right? And here, generally fractions means everybody will think about proper fractions, second one improper fractions, and the third one mixed fractions. So what is proper fraction, what is improper, what is mixed? It will take some more time. So unnecessarily this video will be lengthy. That's why I am going to explain this one also in the next video. So what we will do today? One more thing we will learn in this video. Which one? Suppose if you are taking one cake and dividing into two parts, what we are telling that is half part. Okay? You are getting half, right? This is 1 by 2. Now, what we are doing? Suppose same cake divided into 4 parts, right? What we are doing? First one cake we are dividing into 4 parts. You take these 2 parts. Okay, total 4 parts. What you are doing? Out of 4 parts you are taking 2. Out of 2 parts you are taking 1. In this case, total 2 parts. You are taking 1. That is half. Right? Now here, first you divide it into 4 pieces. 4 equal parts. And you chosen 2 in that. And your friend has taken these 2. Okay? Now how to read this one? See students, you have to read 2/4, right? That is 2/4. You can write like this, 2 by 4. See, if you observe these two, here whatever the part you are getting, in this case also you are getting same part. Is it or not? Here you are getting half. Now here also you are getting half. That means what? 1 by 2 is nothing but 2 by 4. 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4. Now you observe here one more. Same cake you have divided into 8 parts. Total 8 parts. Out of 8 parts, you have chosen 4 parts. So total I have divided into 8. You have taken 4. You selected 4, that is numerator, total parts in the denominator, right? 4 by 8. You have taken 4 parts from 8 parts. How much that is? It also looks half. Is it or not? That means this is nothing but 4 by 8. Okay? So if you observe all this, 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 4, 2 by 4 equal to 4 by 8. Even in figures also, all these are equal to 1 by 2. Is it or not? You see, you can cancel like this. 2 1 ja, 2 2 ja. Again you are getting 1 by 2. 4 1 ja, 4 2 ja. Here also you can get again 1 by 2. Is it? From the figures also we are observing same thing. These are said to be equivalent fractions. What do we say? These are equivalent. Remember this word. Equivalent fractions. Okay, so equivalent fractions means what? 1 by 3, I am writing for 1 by 3. You do one thing, you multiply numerator and denominator by same number. Now I am multiplying this one by 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6. 2 by 6 is equivalent to 1 by 3. Like this we can write any number of equivalent fractions. Now I am multiplying both by 3. It means 1 into 3 by 3 into 3. How much it is? 3 by 9. We are getting 3 by 9. Like that. 4 by 12. 4 1 ja, 4 3 ja. 5 1 ja, 5 3 ja. Okay. 10 1 ja is 10. 10 3 ja 30. Okay. 100 1 ja is 100. 100 3 ja 300. You see? All these are equivalent fractions. Suppose if you cancel this one by 100 table, 100 1 ja, 100 3 ja. Again you are getting 1 by 3. Right? So, Equivalent fractions means what? The result will be same, okay, but numerator and denominators only some multiples we are getting, right? Here suppose 10 by 3, it is equivalent to 1 by 3. Just we are multiplying both numerator and denominator by 10 to get 10 by 30. And if you divide by 10 by 30, both numerator and denominator by 10, you will get again 1 by 3. Okay? Suppose 1 by 3, if you multiply by 2, both numerator and denominator, you are getting 2 by 6. If you divide 2 by 6 by 2, both numerator and denominator, you have to divide by 2, you will get 1 by 3. Students, these are fractions. We are cancelling that numerator and denominator. Finally, we are getting into simplest form. Okay? This is said to be standard form. So, suppose some number is there. 5 by 20. Okay? See, 5 by 20, it is also fraction. Okay? If you cancel both numerator and denominator by 5, means we are dividing that numerator and denominator by 5. See, how to divide that? 5 divided by 5, 20 divided by 5. I am dividing both numerator and denominator. How much you will get? 5 one time, 5 4 times. Okay, here also you can cancel 5 ones, 5 fours. So how much you are getting? 1 by 4. Students, 5 by 20, it is a fraction. 1 by 4 is also fraction. So 5 by 20 and 1 by 4 are said to be equivalent fractions. And here we are cancelling and finally getting 1 by 4. There is no chance to cancel 1 by 4 further. This is said to be standard form. Okay? So after minimizing the fraction, finally we will get standard form. Right? Now see, suppose 25 by 30. Here also you can cancel like this. 5 5s are 5 6 are. Finally you are getting 5 by 6. No chance to divide further. 5 by 6, it is the final one. Okay? So 5 by 6, it is the standard form. Right? So fractions also we can write into standard form. Now, so much topic is there in fractions. How to do additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions of fractions. Right? And in this some properties are also there. Here students, very simple thing. 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 we are adding. Directly, how much you are getting? 1. That is total part. Here, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Total 4 parts are there. You are getting 4 by 4, nothing but one whole part. Right? In this way we can add simple things. But 2 by 3 plus 5 by 7. How to add this one? And 5 by 11 minus 3 by 8. How to do subtraction? Right? And if you put multiplication symbol, division symbol, we will learn in the becoming videos. Students, thank you for watching this video.